Hey y'all, welcome back to Tina Smooth TV. The more I do this, the more comfortable I get. Practice makes perfect. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is safe and taken care of. I hope everybody that's out there going to the clubs, whatever y'all doing, I hope y'all wearing y'all masks. Okay, and today's show topic is going to be the importance of reading. The importance of reading. So it's very important that you read. Reading is very educational. Like it helps with your brain. I'm gonna break down my 6 reasons of why I feel like it's very important to read books. Okay, so first I'm gonna show y'all all my books that I have. These are all the books. I have more books, but some people got my books and they know who they are. But these books that I read. But this book right here is the most important book. It's the Holy Bible. Like this book right here got me to where I am today. Like people that know me and they see me now, like this the book that helped me get to where I'm at. And I'm still not where I need to be. But this is the book that helped me get on the right path. I'm not perfect. I still do stuff, but this is the book that helped me to even get on the path that I'm on now today. The Holy Bible. Okay. And I'm gonna read something because I always gotta give God his props on all my shows. Like, so I'm gonna read something about why it's so important to read the Bible before I get started with my 6 reasons of why I think reading is important. Okay, the very practice of reading the Bible will have a purifying effect upon your mind and heart. Let nothing take the place of this daily exercise. So the Bible is reading exercise. You're exercising your mental, your mind when you read the Bible, like in any other book. But you exercise your mind, a new way of thinking. God opened up stuff to you that you otherwise wouldn't know because you're spending time with him. When you draw near to him, he draws near to you. So that's the importance of reading the good book slash Holy Bible. Okay. And what else did I write down? I have to write it down because I'm 38 now. Sometimes I'm still young though. I'm still young. I still got it, but 38, you ain't a little pushing it a little bit. But okay, I wrote down some notes. It's very important to read books, not just only books, not just any books. Now, okay, you can read books, but don't be reading. I can't tell you what to read, but if I was you, I wouldn't be reading stuff that's not helping my mind. I wouldn't be reading like trash, like how to sell drugs or book or scripper wrote about how to be a famous scripper, like unless that's the field that you're in. If that's your field, then yes, you go after those books. But I'm speaking of real educational books that like help your mental, help you to get to the next level for as how to make new money moves, how to become a millionaire, stuff like that, books like that. Okay, nothing against the other books. Please don't say I got something against y'all books because I don't. I'm just trying to get people to understand my view on the importance of reading in the books that I choose to read. Okay. It's very important to read books, not just any books, but educational books. Here's six reasons why. Here's 6 reasons why I feel it's very important to read books. My number one reason is because, sorry, my ear itching, because my ancestors died for me to read. My ancestors died for me to read. Like, they died for all of us to read. If you're a black human being on this earth, your ancestors went through HELL for us to be able to read. And we owe it to them to read as many books as we possibly can because that's why they died for us. They fought for it. They laid their life down for us to read. So how dare us not take advantage of what our ancestors died for? So that's my number one reason. My next number two reason for the importance of reading is it opens up your mind to a whole new way of thinking. And that's true. Like, but first I used to just think like on poverty mindset, I should say. I had a poverty mindset for most of my life because I didn't know no better. Like, I wasn't taught no better. Everybody in my family always worked a 9 to 5, live paycheck to paycheck. Nobody in my family ever just stepped out and just tried to own their own business. Not my immediate family, not nobody that I know. from my mama's side, nobody stepped out to try to start their own business or do any of that. They just always like, you need to get a job, you got 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 to always work for somebody. And once I started reading books and start getting my mind together and listening to all the people in the Bible, like most people in the Bible had money. Those black men and women, they had money. They wasn't poor. They wasn't broke. It was some people that had probably had financial issues, but most of the people in the Bible, they had money. The ones that follow God, God made sure they were straight, and they worked for Jesus. So that's that. And it helps you. It helps your mind. It helps your way of thinking. It helps your mental. Like, and my second reason is it educates you on things that's of value if you pick the right books. It educates you on things that are of value. Like, say for instance, like this book. This book is Right People, Right Place. Right People, Right Place, Right Plan by Justine Franklin. This is a really good book. Like, I done read this book like 3 times because what he's saying is correct. Like, if you position your mind and your brains and open your horizon and get educated, like you can recognize the right people that you should be around because you don't read books about the right people to be around. You don't read books about how to get around the right circle and how it's so important to be around the right people, because if you're around the right people, you're bound to make it, you're bound to succeed, or you'll just stop going around those people. There's no way you're going to go around a bunch of educated people making moves and doing something with their life and you're just going to be a bump on the log. No, if they're your friends, they're going to push you to do the right thing. They're going to push you to do something with your life, or you ain't going to be around them too long because they're going to be constantly busy and you just going to be doing nothing. So you want to survive in that group anyway, not doing nothing with your life. Okay, number 3, it feeds your mind, your body, and your spirit. When I read books, especially the Bible, when I read books and when I read the Bible, like, I just feel like so at peace. I can really have like a bad day, or I could be really struggling with something, and I could go to the Bible and I just feel like, woo-saw, like I feel like God be talking to me through the pages. Like, it's just like, thank you, Jesus. Now I feel better. Now I can go out there and fight some more. Okay, put on the whole armor of God. Baby, you need it every day. Okay. Number 4, you can have meaning conversations with people and be confident. Okay, like at first I wasn't confident around like people, very educated people, because I felt like I was stupid. I know that's bad, but I felt like since I didn't graduate from high school, shout out to GED, since I didn't graduate from high school, that I was stupid and I couldn't sit in a room with high end, like advanced education people that actually doing something with their life, like lawyers, doctor, business owners. I felt like I sound dumb because I couldn't have a conversation with them. But me reading books and educating myself, I learned new words. I learned new way of how to speak, how to write correctly. Like, it's just good for you for as education. So when you get in the room with these people, you're confident about what you're saying. You know the difference between there and there. Like, okay, there they go. There it's over there. Like, you got to know the difference between the two theirs. Like, you have to know like simple stuff like that, like how to talk proper English. Like, but some of my words are still country, like strawberry. I hope I said it right. I've been working on it. Strawberry. I used to say strawberry, but strawberry, straw, like simple stuff like that. Like, you just gotta learn how to talk. Not saying you and I want to get away from people saying it's you trying to sound white. No, white people didn't come up with correct English. Correct English been around before white people. Like, how you gonna tell me because I want to talk like I got some sense, I think I'm white? No, I'm educating myself so I can when I do get in corporate, which I will, I can speak their language. You can't speak a corporate language with a poverty mindset and not educating yourself. Like, you're gonna be in there, they're gonna be talking about certain things and you ain't gonna know what they talking about. Like capitalism. I learned about capitalism through reading. Like, I'm 38 years old. I didn't know nothing about no capitalism until I started reading books. I started reading books at 37. Like, that's when I wrote about, well, way before I turned 37, but like heavy, like as many books as I can. Like, I got books on my phone. Like, every time I get downtime, I try to educate my mind. Like, if it weren't for that, I wouldn't know about stocks, Bitcoin. I don't know how to say it, but see what I'm saying about my words? Got to get together. I wouldn't know about that. Like, it's very good to educate yourself on reading so you can get in the room with the right people and talk the gift and talk right. Because if you got the gift of gab, you can get anybody to do anything for you. Like, if you can talk, know how to talk, and know how to get your words out right, people will believe what you got to say, and they might buy into your theory. Like, you just got to know how to talk. So, number 5, that's number 4. Okay. Okay, I'm on number 6. Every millionaire I have studied and listened to, I'll read a lot of books. People like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, Denzel Washington, Eric Thomas, etc. Like, I actually study rich people. Like, I listen to them, their motivational speeches. Like, I actually like study them and see, because they be giving us the formula of how to get what you want, but it's not easy. All their stories come with some pain before the pleasure. Like, it's not easy, but what they at now is worth it. Like, you got to put your all into your dream. You can't worry about the naysayers and what people think and what people say. Like, you have to go out there. You have to put your all in it. And one of the ways you can put your all in it is by reading. Reading every single day. Listen to motivational speaking. Like, people can say what they want to say about Oprah or whatever they want to say. Okay, I don't know if it's true or not. I don't really care. What I do know, this lady is a billionaire, and she didn't get there by worrying about what people think of her. And that's the kind of people I listen to. I listen to people that are where I'm trying to go. Like, I can't go to my family or anybody for advice about how can I become good at my craft. How can I become wealthy? And nothing wrong with being wealthy. I don't worship money. I don't worship money. I wouldn't do anything for money. But God wants me to have prosperity. His word says he wants me to have prosperity. But it's not going to come to me. I have to go get it. I could pray all day, but if I'm not putting the work in, it's not going to happen. Okay, so my conclusion is, y'all make sure y'all go out there and read. Get your minds educated. Educate your kids. Take care of yourself. Like, I love y'all. I want to see everybody win. Have a good day. Wear your mask. Like, subscribe, comment down below. This is Tina Smoot TV.